the impact of COVID-19, which was unprecedented disaster engulfing the entire world. When a disaster takes place, it affects a part of a country, a part of a region like earthquake and cyclone and so on. But the COVID-19 was possibly unprecedented in the sense, at least for a century, that it affected the entire world at the same time. There are still countries which still have the impact of this COVID-19. Geopolitical situation has become very complex and creates tremendous stress on the economy and polity. The perspective on globalization seems to be changing as never before. The most recent development consequent upon the reciprocal tariffs by the United States of America have far-reaching consequences for the global economic and geopolitical landscape. We are living in an interesting and challenging time. The global economy is at a critical juncture, facing an array of complex challenges. Disruptions in global supply chains, protectionist policies, heightened geopolitical tension, changing global trade patterns, etc., are adding to the complexity. It is in this context that you have to chart your future and see how much it is challenging or how it provides also you some opportunities. We are grappling with tectonic shift in geopolitical alignment while also witnessing technological breakthroughs at a pace never seen before. Supply chains are being reimagined, trade relationships are being redefined, climate and sustainability are central to the conversation. Amid this churning, one thing is clear: the future will not just be inherited, it will be created. You need to create your own future. It is in this situation that India has to chart its development journey. It is in this situation that you have to see how you can shape the future. Professor Jaiswal said there are 60% women students here, 40% men. Of course, he mentioned also we would like to see how we can increase the number of boys. But I don't think it is necessary, because everywhere else we talk about women reservation, whether in the legislature, whether elsewhere. So if there are more women students than men, I think it is a good thing, and they have all come by merit, not by any reservation. So I think we should encourage more and more, and also world over, as Mr. Garg also will say, because women participation is extremely important, and lot of studies, economists and ILO, all of them talk about women participation. It is still much lower in India than many other countries. So I think we must encourage them to come more and more. And doesn't matter if they are 80% also, because they will. We are in Amrit Kal. Our Prime Minister had laid down a grand vision for India in 1947. Far-reaching changes will be taking place for India and the world in the coming decades. Some of the numbers were mentioned by Mr. Garg, how he said how it will become 30 trillion economy and how we have to build something which has never been built during the last so many centuries and decades. Prime Minister wants all of us to take the country to the next level through the process of reform, perform and transform.
जदि आपंक आम भिडी भल लगा तेब आम चैनल को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करने को जमा भी भूलु नहीं।